Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. If I could please ask everyone in the audience to stand and welcome our graduates and to remain standing through the national anthem. Good morning and welcome graduates, family, friends, school committee members, faculty, and staff to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. To begin our program this morning, I would like to welcome to the podium the class president of the class of 2025, Isabella Simonelli.
Good morning. My name is Isabella Simonelli, and I'm honored to serve as the president of the Greenfield High School senior class of 2025. I want to begin by warmly welcoming all of you, our dedicated faculty, proud alumni, loving friends, supportive families, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Thank you for joining us this morning to celebrate a milestone we've worked toward and dreamed of for years. The class of 2025 is a diverse, resilient, and truly extraordinary group of individuals. We've not only endured one of the most uncertain and challenging periods in recent history, but we've also grown, adapted, and thrived because of it. And I'm deeply proud of who we are and what we've accomplished. No matter where life takes us next, whether to college, a career, or beyond, I have no doubt that we will carry our spirit, passion, and unstoppable drive with us and succeed. We've been challenged, shaped, and ultimately taught to meet every obstacle with creativity, courage, and heart. As we close this chapter and look forward to what's next, I leave you with a thought inspired by my own senior quote, a lyric from Stevie Nicks simply reading, "Time makes you bolder." So class of 2025, let us carry that boldness forward. Let time not be just a measure of years, but a force that pushes us to be brave, kind, and fully alive in all that comes next. I will never forget this class, this community, or this moment. Congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you.
Our next speaker this morning is Jake Rizzadini, class salutatorian. As the salutatorian of the class of 2025, Jake has maintained a high standard of excellence in academics and has also been recognized for several awards, including the French 2 and French 3 Award, Manufacturing Award, U.S. History 2 and Local History Awards, as well as an award in weightlifting. He was also inducted into the National Honor Society for both his junior and senior years here at GSS. And hopefully, you had the privilege of seeing him as a lead in the drama club's A Somewhat True Tale of Robin Hood back in April. Jake, come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Browning. So, yes, my name is Jake Rizzardini. I'm the Salutatorian, honored to have that title. I'm sure we're all very excited to get out of here, celebrate, get the diplomas, so I'll keep my speech brief. I'd like to thank my friends and family, many of whom are here today. They've done so much for me over the course of my life, over the course of my school career, and I would not be anywhere close to where I am today were it not for them. I'd also like to thank the staff here at Greenfield High School for all of their assistance in anything, really, when it came to us students throughout high school and through helping us prepare for everything that comes after. It's been a long 5 years here since the majority of us started here in 8th grade at GHS. We started with online schooling in a pandemic. We won the first ever class cup at Greenfield High School. And we've seen so many clubs come and go. We've seen such as the reinstatement of our drama club last year. We've seen several administrations change, come and go over the years. And we've changed a lot as people. I encourage us all to reflect back on ourselves and what we've done during that time, both good and bad, whether it's a past regret, a notable achievement, or just any kind of significant memory that matters to you. We should reflect on our mistakes and accomplishments and use that knowledge to improve who we are and to guide us in our future endeavors. As young people, this is a time of new beginnings for us. We should all look towards the future and move on from our time here onto greener pastures and whatever else may be awaiting us. Go Fall Sports.
Please join me in welcoming our next speaker, Shane Toomey, class of Valedictorian. As a Valedictorian, Shane has challenged himself with rigor at every opportunity, taken as many AP classes as was available to him to push himself to excel. Shane is active in the public sphere as well, representing the voice of students at the school committee meetings over the last few years. You also may have seen him in As Schools Match Wits or at the Greenfield Farmers Market, where Shane has shown his entrepreneurial spirit, creating and running his own business, continually looking for ways to expand and stretch his internal drive. Shane, please come on up.
So, unlike Jake, I did not keep brevity in mind, so I apologize to you all in advance. All right. It's a beautiful thing being able to rest, to have climbed the mountain and gazed upon the peaceful world around you, knowing what greatness you have achieved. As you stand there at the end of an arduous journey, you can't help but breathe. For some, what is the first breath of true peace since that climb actually began? It's liberating and it's blissful. It's a breath that all of us experienced as we walked out of the building at 11:15 a.m. on May 23rd and said goodbye to high school education. Class of 2025, our climb is complete. It is a large mountain we had to scale, and many of us started on different trails. Whether it was Four Corners, Newton, or Federal Street School, and other journeys began on entirely different hills. But in the end, we all merged onto the same path. In that 12-year climb, we got to know a distinct group of highly unique people and form bonds that many of us would not have expected. In the end, we all reached this summit together. I know that graduation speeches are very often riddled with nostalgia and reflections on the past. To be quite honest with you all, as ideas for this speech floated through my mind over the last couple of years, I had aspirations to break this mold. But when I started writing my speech on a plane ride to Austin, Texas at 7 p.m. in my notes app about a month ago, I started to doubt these goals of mine. I can confidently tell you now that I had much too high of a standard for myself. It just couldn't be helped. This is a group that, at its core, has existed for over 12 years. In that time, we've lost friends, but we've gained so many more. How can we not reflect on those 12 years of experience and those 12 years of memories? I thought I was invulnerable in the face of nostalgia, that I wouldn't crack under its weight, and I carried the delusion that that made me strong. It was my friend, it was the guy voted kindest for his senior superlative, that showed me just how wrong I was. Henry LaMagdalene, in a series of conversations, helped me understand that memory is strength and that it is our connection. I've sat for hours with Henry over the last couple of months, and we reflected on the past. Our time in the robotics lab in middle school, taping cardboard boxes over smoke detectors when we burned popcorn, and wondering how in the world we were trusted with thousands of dollars worth of equipment. Ms. Wynn, that really was a drop of the ball on your part. In those reflections and in those conversations, I realized how definitive those memories of building robotic race cars that flew down the hallways with reckless abandon, only to crash into a locker and get destroyed, were in molding who I am. They helped me to live, to love, and to become myself. So I stand here to echo the lessons that I've learned from one of my closest friends and to tell you all to reflect. Reflect first on your past. Remember the memories you made as a blissfully ignorant, unabashedly foolish middle schooler. Remember the memories you made when you felt immortal and you lived the life that you sought. Remember the hardships, the things that threatened to break you, but what you, as evidenced by your presence here today, faced and fought to overcome. Remember the time when you were a robotic race car, one that flew onward at incredible speeds, built without any idea of what it possibly could have meant to break or slow down, only to crash, but be built back up all the stronger. These experiences and your triumphs in the face of hardship have served to make you all the stronger. Remember the past and how it has defined the person you sit in this chair as today. Reflect now on the gravity of the moment. School's been a constant in our lives for as long as we can remember. Academics, sports, clubs, volunteering, all of it has been attached to the buildings we've moved through. Innumerable hours have been put into these pursuits, all to put you in the place where you sit right now. And that era has come to a close. The submission of an AP Lit journal at 11:59 p.m. is in the past. The desperate appeal to get an extension on Delta Math is done. The age of pep rallies and lip syncs is done. They are forever done for us. Over the year, we have all shared conversations of how stunning it is that we've reached the end and how weird each last of something feels. Yet there was always more, always another day to show up for and another class to attend. Today is the culmination of each of those lasts. It is the final word written in the script of our education for us. These lasts and all that preceded them are the past, and where you sit is the present culmination of the relentless work of your past. So revel, live, enjoy the fact that your life is now in your hands. You have climbed the mountain, and you have done it as a part of a family of travelers who all sought to reach the same peak. But now we're all here, and there are countless more trails ahead. Some of us are committed to college, others are not. One is not better than the other because each one represents the individual that has chosen that path. The trail we choose to take next is entirely our own, and that is the nature of life. We will go our separate ways. Some of us may not see one another again. That is okay because it means we are pursuing a life worthy of ourselves, worthy of what we want and what we deserve out of it. So choose your trail. While we may not all be able to climb the same difficulty level or start at the same point, we may all reach great heights. What will determine that is ambition, grit, conviction, and a willingness to embrace our own mistakes. Moreover, it will come from a desire to wrest our futures out of the hands of fate and take them into our own. What will determine these futures are the skills I have seen everyone in this class possess. We started our time in this building learning on computers, and we ended middle school following what we thought would only be a 1-week break in March. That ability to endure something that was entirely unprecedented and unseen on an equal level to any class prior is a testament to the resilience and tenacity of the people gathered in these rows. Amidst all of that, we fought our own battles. Some of us are still fighting, but all of us are here nonetheless. All of us are here as warriors, champions, and legends. The legend you make, the legacy you lead, the mountain you climb next will be based on a willingness to act. When you toss your cap in the air, take the inevitable family photo, and go home, enjoy what you've done. You will have just completed a 12-year journey of schooling. That is an accomplishment not to be underscored. But as you move forward from this point and walk your path, have the courage to act. Be brave. Be yourself. Be willing to act for what you believe in and what you seek in life. Be willing to be a proud graduate of the Greenfield High School class of 2025 and a proud maker of your place in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Shane. While we enjoyed a wonderful senior awards night Thursday, there are a few special awards given out today as well. The first award this morning is the Blanker Memorial Award. This award is given for outstanding citizenship and leadership and is donated by the Blanker Foundation in memory of Rudolph Blanker, who was very active in town government and, like his son and grandson, were members of the Greenfield School Committee. This year's award winner is Shane Toomey. Next, we have the Frederick W. Porter Memorial Award. This award is presented annually to 2 students in the graduating class who during the past 4 years have exhibited admirable deportment, sterling character, satisfactory scholarship, and outstanding leadership as evidenced by performance in both school and community. This year's winners are Audiana Clough and Thomas Twaddell. The next award is the Principal's Service Award. This year's Principal's Service Award goes to Shane Toomey. Hold a second. Shane is continually looking for ways to serve those around him. While he serves his peers as the Treasurer of National Honor Society and Vice President of Student Council, he also saves time to help in the greater community as well, whether it's participating in the Green River cleanup, replacing flags at Calvary Cemetery, or engaging in the Relay for Life for cancer research. Shane's heart for community shines through, and so it gives me great honor to recognize Shane with the Principal's Service Award. The next awards are for scholastic excellence. Please hold your applause until all the names are read in each category. Graduates wearing gold tassels signify this academic achievement. The first category is for honor students who have achieved and maintained a 3.3 to 3.6 grade point average for over 4 years. When I call your name, please rise to be recognized. Mackenzie Clark, Mackenzie Goncalves, Madison Lacasse, Noah LaMagdalene, Krish Patel, Callan Paulson, and Daniel Reynolds. The next category is for high honor students, and these students have achieved and maintained a 3.7 to 3.9 grade point average for over 4 years. Sophia Pinchera, Lila Rockwood, Isabella Simonelli, Thomas Twaddell, Stella Verlander, and Alex West. And the final category is for the highest honors students who have achieved and maintained a 4.0 or higher grade point average for over 4 years. Jonathan Breer, Devon Brown, Anna Bukala, Aliana Clough, Braden Keith, and Mackenzie Paulin. Now it's time for my speech. I'll keep it short. 6th grade, that's when these guys came into my world at the middle school. And it's so neat to see, yes, you especially. We just had a conversation about you in the gym. Welcome, distinguished guests, friends and families in class of 2025. What a great day this is, graduation day. And we gather here for this great event. We come to this day with all of us with a mix of emotions. Some reminisce of times they had with friends and teammates from the past. Some with memories of the great trips we took with the band or the club. And some with fond memories of your favorite teacher or class. I can still remember mine. It was current events with Mr. Freitas. It was the best. Still others may come with both excitement and sadness that their child, who only yesterday couldn't tie their own shoes, is now somewhat sitting here about to receive a piece of paper that says, "You're ready for the next step," and asking, how did that happen? As students, some have been waiting for this day since they got here. Still others are dragging their feet, at least on the inside. Not sure they're ready to leave their favorite teacher, wondering if their circle of friends will grow or shrink or change. So many questions. So I thought a lot about what I might share with you, and I landed simply on enjoying the journey. The journey. There have been many great across history that have taken great journeys. And for as many great journeys as there have been those who've taken to the task of writing about these great journeys. And for those with the gift of the pen, there are great stories that, whether true or fiction, that inspire us to live life to the fullest, embracing every obstacle that comes with vigor and determination. And while I love a great story, none is more fascinating than our own. The story of you, the story of me. These are the stories full of adventure that make you who you are. They shape our understanding of the world around us, challenging us, refining us as we yield to its bends and curves. So don't get too concerned about all the unknowns. They will take care of themselves in their own timing. But rather, enjoy the moment you're in. Celebrate the little wins, the little moments, for they greatly outnumber the big wins. Embrace and learn from the struggles as they test our integrity and character and challenge us to dig deeper. Learn to laugh at your mistakes, or they will consume you and rob you of the opportunity to grow. Don't settle for the low bar. Raise it and challenge yourself, as the role of passivity often can leave you unfulfilled and fruitless. Take the time to hear others. Not just listen, but hear them without waiting for them to finish so you can have the floor thinking about what you're going to say and missing their heart altogether. Make new friends. Shore up the ones you have, not for what they can add to your life, but for what you can add to theirs, and the fruit will be sweeter. When you consider your story, remember this: the best part about your story is you are the author. And while you can't always decide what the next chapter will be, you do decide how you'll navigate it. So, having grace with others and some mercy for yourself, get after it. This is a great day, and the journey awaits you. As a parting thought, I'll share this quote, fittingly by an anonymous author. It reads, "Life isn't meant to be lived perfectly, but merely to be lived." Congratulations, class of 2025. Get out there and get after the journey. So without further ado, Ms. Patnode, as principal, I certify that the members of the class of 2025 who are about to receive their diplomas have completed all the necessary requirements to graduate from Greenfield High School.
Good morning, class of 2025, parents, families, friends, faculty, school committee members, and honored guests. It is with great pleasure that we get to share in honoring these phenomenal graduates this morning. I am filled with pride as your superintendent to spend today reflecting on your time in the Greenfield Public Schools. If you recall, we were supposed to meet one another in the fall of 2020. As principal, I would have welcomed you to Greenfield High School as bright-eyed 8th graders of the incoming class of 2025. Instead, you spent the majority of that year learning remotely, and we did not get properly introduced until the spring of 2021. In those 6 short weeks, however, I could tell how unique and exceptional this class was, and I envisioned how your impact on Greenfield High School would be felt for years to come. You did not disappoint. From the incorporation of the Students of Color Club, the Sustainability Club, to the revitalization and expansion of a drama program, the reconvening of As Schools Match Wits team, the rebirth of a solid music department, the reestablishment and growth in athletic teams, and the increased involvement in student council, and so much more, you, the class of 2025, have left an indelible mark on Greenfield High School. You have accomplished so much in your short time here. I think of you all when I think of a quote from Harriet Tubman, who said, "You have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world." Your strength and resilience through a global pandemic, your patience when faced with changing leadership, and ultimately your passion to be youth leaders who make effective change for the betterment of the student body is quite evident. I have continued to watch you grow and develop these last 5 years, and I am in awe of all of you. Your strength, passion, and patience have given you the ability to reach further for the stars and make an impact on the greater world in which we live. Greenfield High School has provided a feeling of home, but soon you will begin to spread your wings and embark on new adventures. And there will be moments of fear as you begin to experience that first year of college or that new job or armed forces or post-grad experience. There will be moments of excitement as you take on new challenges and navigate new paths to travel. And while you might have doubts or worries about being able to handle the new, remember all that Greenfield has taught you and all that you have learned here. Rely upon the strengths that were grown here and are rooted in your being, and allow those strengths to carry you through the next phase with all of its excitement, fear, and wonder. Today, your Greenfield Public Schools chapter ends, but with this ending comes a new beginning. There are so many stories left unwritten for you to create, and we know you are ready. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you. To the Greenfield School Committee as Superintendent, I certify that the members of the class of 2025 who are about to receive their diplomas have completed all the necessary requirements needed to graduate from Greenfield High School.
Bonjour, buenos dias, good morning. My name is Anna Hartman, and it has been an absolute blast being your class advisor for the last 4 years and this year with Miss Creek. And now is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the presentation of diplomas. All right, Lamags. On y va. Isabella Eve Seminelli. Shane Alexander Toomey. Devon Dominic Brown. Thomas Gilmore Twiddell. Madeline Isabella Mosier. Jake August Rizzardini. Cody Baker. Ledian Baku. Parker Beauregard. Jonathan Thomas Brior. Jordan Grace Brior. Laura Addison Brown. Anna Christine Bukala. Liam Charles Burns. Lainey Bell Shagnon. Jean-Baptiste Chavez Hernandez. Mackenzie Raylan Clark. Adiana Elise Clough. Naima Coble. Sabrina A. Crafts. Joshua Jose Crespo Rivera. Paloma Jael Cruz Lopez.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ari Anastasia Roxanne Dandy. Caitlin Dennison Davenport. Daniel Rivas. Dante Christopher Fish.
You get a hug this time.
Just this time. Paige Elizabeth Frank. Joelle F. Garcia. Vicente Felix Garcia. Star Ware Garofalo. Hayden Jade Gilbert. Mackenzie Gabriela Goncalves. Arnaldo Guzman Rodriguez. It's a moment. Bryce R. Hammond. Sage Braylon Hurd. Kaylee Elizabeth Jackman. Dave Luvens. Jean-Marc. Braden Cade Keith. Rylan Joseph Kaczynski. Maxim Kovrizhny. Tyler Michael Krieger. Madison Celeste Lacasse. Rockwell Raymond Landry. Brooklyn Lawrence. Miguel Isaiah Lopez. Congrats. Eric Riley Martineau. Jacob Balthazar McFarland. Clivens Carter Michel. Malcolm Robert Moore. Anthony Giovanni Morales. Thank you. Congrats. Caleb Thomas Murray. Congrats, Murray. Faith Lynn Nassif. Landon Christopher Oakes. Bravo, Landon. Xavier Brian Oakley. Milianis Ocasio Rivera. Josias Osorio Cruz. Krish P. Patel. Mackenzie Marie Paulin. Callan A. Paulson. Sophia Jolie Pinchera. Aaron Daniel Phelps. Sara Principe. Arabella Sky Renault. Ivory Jean Renault. Congrats, Ivory. Daniel John Reynolds. Cameron E. Richardson. Lila Ann Rockwood. Nazaila L. Rodriguez. Ethan Edward Sayers. My first high five. Trevor C. Sabeka. Bravo.
Wait, I didn't hear enough.
Nelson M. Segovia Fuentes.
Yo también, cabrón.
Hey. Hey.
Viva, cabrón, después de tanto tiempo.
Laura Reese Stebbins. Congrats, Laura. Jamal Taylor. Congrats, Jamal.
Thank you.
Rosani Tessier. Caleb Wade Thomas.
Bag of dirt.
Sage Daphne Tinney. Catherine Rose Tully.
My hat's about to fall off. But it's okay.
You look great. Don't worry about it. Abdiel E. Vasquez Cruz. Jerry Sumnong Ven. Congrats, Jerry.
It's a video.
Stella Ray Verlander. Alex E. West. John Whitaker Jr.
Congrats, Johnny.
Mackenzie A. Zank. Madison M. Zank. Tyler Evan Stanovich. Henry Earl LaMagdalene. Noah Parker LaMagdalene. Congratulations to the Greenfield High School class of 2025. Should I just keep going? They got pictures, but yeah. All right. We're not done yet. Please join me in welcoming our final speaker of the day, Paloma Cruz Lopez, who will deliver today's farewell address to the class. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos días a todos. To the families, friends, teachers, and staff, and to the graduating class of 2025, thank you. Thank you for being here, for showing up, and for believing we'd make it to this moment even when we weren't sure ourselves. Today is about caps and gowns, photos and parties, but underneath all that is a story. Hundreds of stories, actually. Some parts we wrote together. We cheered each other on from bleachers and sidelines, from stages and studios. We stayed up all night talking about our hopes and dreams, but sometimes we stayed up alone because no one else lived every chapter like you did. Only you know your full story, every quiet victory, every private struggle. Of the nights we stayed up crying, not because of finals, but because it was too heavy. Let's not pretend this journey was easy. Some of us walked through these years carrying burdens no one could see. Some of us were working jobs, caring for family members, battling grief, and still, we showed up. Maybe late, maybe tired, but we showed up. You showed up, and that matters. I want you to think back to the hardest moment of the past few years. You're here now, you did it anyway, and that makes you braver than you'll ever know. We talk a lot about success at graduations, where we're going, what we're achieving next, but right now, I just want to honor who we are. We are not just graduates. We are dreamers. We are fighters. We are human. To my fellow graduates, this world we are walking into needs your light. It needs your creativity, your compassion, your humor, your courage. Don't wait for permission to be the person you've always dreamed of becoming. Start now. Be bold, be kind, be the kind of person who lifts others just by walking into the room. To our parents and guardians, thank you for the sacrifices you made, especially the ones we didn't see. To the friends who stayed up late with us, the teachers who told us we matter, the people who believed in us, you are the reason we're standing here. And to anyone in the room who feels like they're behind, like their best days are gone, I promise you they're not. They're still coming, and you are not too late for anything. Graduation is not just the end, it's not even the beginning. It's the pause before the next chapter, where we get to decide who we want to be. Not who the world expects us to be, but who we are when no one's watching. We get to write that part of our story. We're the authors now, and this next chapter is ours to claim. So hold on to that. Hold on to your story, even the messy parts, especially the messy parts, because those are what make you real, and real is more beautiful than perfect will ever be. So keep telling your story, the beautiful, imperfect journey that only you can live and no one else can ever rewrite. Congratulations, class of 2025. You made it. You made it, and I hope today you let yourself feel it. Thank you.
Thank you, Paloma. Thank you all for joining us in celebrating the success of the class of 2025. You're up.